Away from drugs and drug-related stories, let's go to Parliament now, where the minority in Parliament has described as unacceptable government's decision not to increase the producer price of cocoa for the 2017 crop season. Addressing a news conference in Parliament, the ranking member on Finance, Cassiel Ato Forson, said reasons assigned for the non-payment, especially the drop in the world market price of the commodity, is unfounded, as provisions have been made in the Stabilization Fund to take care of such situations. The group is also unhappy with government's decision to disregard the Producer Price Review Committee in arriving at a decision not to increase the price for farmers.
The issue on the Stabilization Fund is important to clarify. The Stabilization Fund is not the same as the Petroleum Revenue Management Act Stabilization Fund. This is a Stabilization Fund established by Ghana Cocoa Board under President John Dramani Mahama in 2014. The President at the time directed Ghana Cocoa Board that he foresees certain times ahead that cocoa prices may come down. And if care is not taken, prices at the world market may come down to the extent that the cocoa farmer may be worse off. In doing so, it is important for us to save as a country for bad days ahead. Like any household, we save for the future. So Ghana Cocoa Board decided to set aside $150 million first in 2014. And then in 2015 we topped up. That money is for the purposes of investment. So what we are saying is that Ghana Cocoa Board should come out to tell Ghanaians how much is in the Stabilization Fund, and if they are to apply the Stabilization Fund, because that is what it was set for, what will be the mitigation effect on the ordinary Ghanaian? Because we need to know. And I can assure you, the next cocoa price producer price review committee, when they come out and announce the cocoa price, we will screen the lines line by line and make sure that Ghanaians are getting the right price. We will monitor it. We will make sure what they've said is right and the Ghanaian farmer is not cheated.
The minority group has also been criticizing government's policy on supply of fertilizers to farmers. Now, ranking member on Food and Agriculture Committee, Eric Opoku, says the current arrangement will leave farmers even more impoverished and also result in lower yields across the country.
Surprisingly, the MPP government, on assumption of office, has replaced the free fertilization program with a program under which farmers pay 80 Ghana cedis for a bag of fertilizer. This is unacceptable. We cannot sit aloof for the government to cheat our cocoa farmers. Under the free fertilization program, the cocoa farmer was entitled to 7.5 bags of granular fertilizer or 2 liters of liquid fertilizer per every hectare of cocoa farm. So a farmer who has 100 hectares of cocoa farm was given 750 bags of fertilizer free of charge. Today, under President Akufo-Addo Bawumia government, the same farmer is to pay 60,000 Ghana cedis for the same 750 bags of fertilizer. This has exposed the Ghanaian cocoa farmer to intolerable levels of penury. We want to emphasize that the cocoa farmers have indirectly, through the producer price determination formula used for the 2016-17 cocoa season, paid for the fertilizer. Selling the same fertilizer to the same farmer is a broad day robbery. We are therefore urging the MPP government to be sensitive to the plight of the Ghanaian cocoa farmer by halting the sale of the fertilizer and revert to the NDC's free fertilization program for the rest of the 2016-2017 cocoa season.